So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I want to make this presentation real loud and clear for you guys to see here. And I'm trying my best to fix this up to where I need it to be fixed. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. A lot of things I'm going to talk about during this live stream here, so I hope you guys can hear me very good. Today was supposed to be the ECW podcast, but due to my StreamYard and its stupidity on the limits on how much you can stream, I'm going to reschedule that to a following date. I just want to make that announcement. I tried to literally go live with it, and it did not work. So I know it's terrible because I definitely wanted to do it today, but it didn't work out in my favor. So, with this ECW podcast that we will be doing on No Rings, No Rules podcast, after we give the history and show you guys a couple of footage of, maybe some wrestling matches or something that, was historic, in the times of ECW. I definitely am going to do something for the fans that, if you guys are stay tuned and subscribe to the channel, of course, you guys will get to actually have fan interaction. So that means this podcast, when we do this, when I make an announcement what date that will officially be, definitely want you to be a part of it because, I definitely want to give you guys a trivia. And what a trivia is pretty much this. You guys asked anything that you liked about ECW, and we're pretty much going to have trivia questions. And here's what I decided to do with the trivia question. Okay. We may do this down in, a future episode, but with these future questions, to the ones that get this right, there will be a prize. I'm not going to say what prize it is. It may be, perks that I bring to this channel. It may be autographs that I've gotten and definitely want to or maybe, not even autographs. It may be something that is maybe I go get an autograph and then put it up as like a pretty much as whoever gets the most questions right is going to get the prize. You never know what I might do, but I'm just saying that the podcast will have to be rescheduled for ECW. With that being said, that podcast is going to be rescheduled due to StreamYard's limit on recording sessions. That it's pretty much stupid, and I don't know why they would do a thing like this, but I'm definitely going to be doing that podcast about ECW, and I definitely want everybody to be in chat asking questions. But also, I'm gonna tell you guys also this: if you come into my chat and disrespect my chat or anybody in the chat with bullying, cyberbullying, harassment, sexual harassment, especially those top four, you will no longer be a part of this channel or allowed to have live interaction with chat, which means you're automatic banned from the channel. Another thing I want to discuss here that is very crucial and important: bashing companies. And the two companies that I'm pretty much going to put on the no bashing policy, which means you're not allowed to talk bad about two of these following companies, even three, even mine, of course, but also mostly important to JTV Wrestling, which is held by Kevin Impact. Much love and respect for Kevin Impact for what he's done for the CAW community, and also for ONW Outlaw Southern Gaming Network for those two. But also anybody else that's in the partnership. It will be for, making CAW better, positive, stronger, and most importantly, that I definitely want to try to get this out here as soon as I can, of course, is to make CAW fun, like I said, interactive, to make it stand out as something that everybody else wants to be a part of, where they can escape, IRL, real life scenarios that they may be facing throughout the world. Because I understand that, this world is, there's a lot of people that is cruel down to, pretty much mean people in the world that, sometimes you have to escape reality just to get your mind off stuff to literally do on a day-to-day basis. But at the same time, I will tell you guys this here on the channel. My channel, I have decided to do this as well. And I definitely want to talk it out with everybody here so you guys understand that I'm doing this for not only the CAW creators, the CAW promoters, but also for myself as a CAW creator and a CAW promoter, that I want to lead by an example of this, that my moderators will be partnership based only. So that means if you're not in the partnership, don't ask for a mod, don't ask to even be in the same blueprint. So for example, if you see, for example, Chaotic Syndicate has this in here. Chaotic Syndicate Network, they have a blue mod thing on their thing. So if you got a blue mod, that means I really am going to be putting a Discord chat, meaning that you guys will get your guys as moderators, and definitely, ban people from breaking the YouTube guidelines, and ban people that is breaking, especially if they take it to a high degree critical level, to like a threat or something that YouTube will pretty much get their account banned over. Yeah, please, let me know, because we're going to shut that down immediately. Definitely, the thing I definitely want to get off here before I, leave, and definitely do not forget, is we're definitely going to make this into a rule that we are not going to, well, not even a rule, but I'm just going to make this entirely that we're here to promote each other. We're here to build each other up, instead of tearing each other down. But at the same time, there's one thing I'm going to do for this channel that is going to be legendary. We may have a trivia night, which means you guys, we may even have, I don't know how I'm exactly going to do this, so don't hold me to this, but we may, later on down the road have a trivia night to where it's like a Family Feud, or Jeopardy kind of thing, with just professional wrestling. I'm definitely going to bring that to the channel. There's a lot more other stuff I'm bringing to the channel also. And, I kind of feel like that this needs to be talked about too, because there's a lot of people in this call community that doesn't abide by the laws and standards of not only what's in the states, but also throughout um, YouTube guidelines that protects not only kids um, from predatory behaviors such as pedophiles, also pedophile enablers, which means guilty by association. Just because you ain't doing it, you're still going to get charged, just like the pedophile would. Putting that out there as well, we don't tolerate or endorse, or pretty much we don't have nothing to do with that shit. I'm just going to put it down to base. One more thing that I will say that I've just thought about doing for Tight Nation Alliance is closed door policies, which means once I ban somebody, I'm gonna make that a final decision and not bring them back. I think once you close your door and you bury an opportunity, I don't think that that opportunity is going to be presented back. Kind of in a way like the real business does. When you burn a bridge, it's kind of hard to get. It's kind of hard to cross that bridge once you burn it. Scenario. So that's what we're going to do on my end. But I'm just going to tell everybody that we were supposed to have a No Ring, No Rules podcast tonight, but due to the fact that my limited storage is not monthly resetted, I'm going to have to reschedule that podcast, and I will let you guys know as soon as possible. Or you guys, which are subscribed to me, can see when the date is changed, and I will also let you guys know in the post. That way that we keep everything up to date for this podcast and we get everything out. And definitely see Chris Conscience, what is up. And we will see you guys on the next one. I want to thank everyone that is tuned in to listen to this. Who knows what I might bring to the channel also, but that's the only thing that I'm going to say here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we will see you guys for the next show that we're going to have. I'm going to try to do, the show today or tomorrow to get it already streamed and already up on YouTube. But we will see you guys on the next one. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and never miss any content that I bring to this channel. Very crucial, guys. We will see you guys on the next one. Be creation, be original, but always be that nation everyone wants you to be positive for Kyle. And we will see you guys on the next one.